Hello, this is Katie. I have my store set up with eez.io and I want to show you how to process orders. So you just received an email notification about your first order and you were not sure what to do next. In this tutorial, I will show you everything you need to know about order processing. There are several things you need to know to process an order. First, you need to know what items were purchased and how many of them. You need to make sure that order payment was received, and then to mail the order to the correct shipping address. All these tasks sound complex, but if your store is at eez.io, the order processing is really simple. Let me show you how it is done. When you log into your store, you see right away the number of new orders that need to be processed. This number is shown near the orders in your store top menu and is the actual count of the pending orders for you to fulfill. Let's click the orders menu to bring out the orders screen. Here I see my order. Also note that right now I am looking at pending orders. With this menu, I can display to view shipped, refunded, or canceled orders. I can also select all orders to see all orders disregarding their status. Each order is represented by a separate row, so since I have only one order pending, there is only one row shown here. Clicking the order row expands it, and now I can see the entire order content with all the information needed inside. Here, each purchased product of this order is represented by a product image together with a number representing the quantity items sold. For example, I see that 2 of my hazelnut and cassia's chocolates were purchased and only 1 spiced rum. If your product has multiple options, you will see the ones your shopper has chosen below the product name. For example, here I see that I need to ship box of 6 with topping truffle. You can also see that tax and shipping costs are separated, so you know how much your shopper paid for shipping. My PayPal transaction ID is shown here as well, so I can verify transfer of funds with PayPal, and I have a packing slip ready to be printed to include with my shipment if I want to. As you can see, the packing slip is a ready invoice with all the needed info included. Once my items are ready to be shipped, I will switch the order status from pending to shipped. This will notify the shopper that the order has been mailed. I can also change the order status to refunded or cancel it altogether if I want to. Here, I can input tracking number if I want the shopper to be able to track this order. Let's input it and click outside of the box to save it. Below the tracking number, I see the name and the mailing address of the shopper, along with a reminder to ship my items in a box not exceeding the dimensions shown, so that I would stay within my shipping budget. If you ever need to communicate with your shoppers prior to shipping the orders, you can always click Email Notice To link. That will open a new window from which you will be able to email your shopper. So my order is ready. Let's move it to shipped. You can do this by hovering the status menu and clicking on Move to Shipped option. The system will ask you if you want to notify your shopper about the shipping status of the order. You can skip it by clicking No, or you can choose to send an email notification, in which case a new window will appear where you will be able to input the title and text for your message. In the email subject drop-down menu, you can choose different standard pre-filled messages for shipped, pending, refund, or canceled orders. When done composing your message, just click Send Notice to email it to the shopper. I will close this window to return to my order screen. As you see, I don't have any more orders that are pending. The order I just processed has already been moved to shipped. Let's find it there. And here it is in my shipped orders list. Processing refunds. If you ever need to issue a refund for an order or an individual item that has ever been purchased from your store, you need to navigate to the order that requires it to be refunded. Let's issue a refund for this order, for example. From the Order Status menu, you can select Move to Refunded, and this will refund the entire order. All items purchased with this order will be refunded, or you can click the quantity icon on the left side of your product image to refund an individual item. For example, I see here that I have 2 hazelnut and cassias purchased with this order. If I click the quantity sign, it will refund one of them. So now I have one that I have refunded and another that is still part of the order. Clicking the number again will refund the second item. Here, now I see that both, hazelnut and cassias, have been refunded. This is how you issue a refund for an individual item. Alternately, if you want all items in your order to be refunded, you can go to Order Status menu and select Move to Refunded. This will refund all items from this order. You can verify the refunded orders by navigating to Orders, Refunded Orders. Let's see how the order I just refunded looks there. And here it is. Looks very refunded to me. You can always come back and see all of your refunded orders in your refunded orders list.